Hello guys, welcome back to another reaction video here on Our Eyes Your Eyes. I'm ready to watch episode 3 of Steins Gate 0. But before starting this video, I just want to remind you to subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell, leave a like to support me and join me in this super amazing adventure. Okay, in the previous episode we understood that Kyoma decided to help Maho and that scientist regarding the Amadeus project, and he is getting in touch with Chris, the AI Chris, once again. Let's see what's going to happen today. Are you ready to join me with these? Check it out. What? Ah, okay. No, they are just friends. Yes. Yes. Yeah, they are more like brother and sister, even if maybe from Mayuri's point of view is different. Well, she seems that she wants to contact him more and more. Oh my. Oh. Mayuri is calling. He's not going into the lab for you, but for something else. But okay. No, I think she will come. In the meantime, Daru and Suzuchan, they are planning all that stuff. Oh yeah, that's the building where I mean, the time machine. Hmm. Yeah. Okay, it's not changing the concept. Yeah, in fact, she was a member 004. Oh, my. Oh. The fact that he keeps hiding things from Mayuri. Everyone, I mean. In fact, they are perfect for each other. And Suzu-chan doesn't want to come because that's her mom. I mean, oh, I mean, yes, she has the gadget from Mayuri and the red hair because she's the daughter of Kyoma and Chris, I guess. And Suzu-chan was talking to her before leaving because. Uh, Thank you. But there are too many. But we can give it to Daru. Yeah, thank you, fairies. And no, in fact, we also don't understand, but yeah. But big Onesan, she was saying, big sister. Wow. No, don't tell me that Maho, is going to fall in love with Kyoma. Yeah. Yeah. Here we go. Is that he's going to fall in love with the. Oh, why? I mean, you're worried about him? Why? Nah, they are not so many. But why Maho is worried about Kyoma? No F way. What the F? Yeah. It's the program, so. And no, in fact, the more you are a researcher, the more curious you are. Here we go. Yeah, definitely. Oh my! Yeah. Ah, Papa. Cat girl, yeah. No problem. Right now you're already inside of the party, so. Oh no, she thinks that it. Yeah. Look, yeah. The mission is to talk to her and to ask her to join. Also because Daru here has fairies, so. Oh no, F way. No, she realized already. Look, I think that she realized already. What the F? Susan-chan! uh, no, against her mom. uh, I think Susan-chan doesn't want her to stay. Yeah. Exactly. That's the last thing she wants to do. Uh, Come on, Suzu-chan. At the end of the day, you're already there, so... Look, I wonder, what if Suzu-chan is discovering that Kyoma is interacting with this Kurisu AI? Oh, look! Anyway, Mayuri is feeling suspicious too, because of course he's always avoiding everything. No. No. No, actually, almost. No, it's a yes. Exactly. In fact, that's the same. Mayuri is not enjoying as always. Yeah. Oh my, look, I was talking about Suzu-chan, but now she is going to discover. Ooh! And she is always the same. Also, Chris was behaving like this. Whoa! Yeah, yeah, yes. I think she's right. Yeah. It's an illusion, Kyoma. That's the funeral, yeah. I know she's cruel, but she's saying the truth, Kyoma. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa! What? What did he see? Oh my! Oh yeah, when... Oh yeah! Oh yes, yes, he remembered all those things in the other world line. Oh no. Okay, another incredible episode finished. Look, I wanted to say that what Maho said at the end of the episode is totally true. And that's what I was also telling you in the previous commentary. I mean, usually people like to feel the illusion that they are having still a person they dear the most next to them, because that's a way to surpass a pain. It happens even in our real life when we lose a dear person, when one of our relatives is dead, or one of our best friends is dying too. We always think that it's better not to face the problem because otherwise we are afraid to feel pain. And that's why sometimes we think that, oh, that's a sign that I saw today, and that sign comes from my dear mom who's dead, or my dear dad who's dead, and they wanted to send me a sign of their presence and whatsoever. Some people believe in things like this. And some other people think things like this because they wanted to avoid the fact to face death, to face the loss of somebody. And that's what's happening even with the Kioma here, because Chris is dead. In this world line, Chris is gone. And the way to be tricked so easily is to keep remembering her or to fake talking to her. And that's what Kioma is doing. By keep talking to Amadeus, he thinks that that's Chris. And the more he keeps going ahead talking to her, the more he thinks that that everything like this is real and it's happening for real. But Maho is right, that's an illusion, so don't be deceived. Don't be tricked by all this. Go back to reality because Chris is gone, and Maho suffered a lot too because she was there when there was Chris' funeral and whatsoever. And you see how crying she was when there was the funeral. So once again we understand Maho and her deep bond that she was having with Chris, because if Chris was just an acquaintance, I don't think that Maho would have cried so hard. And that's why we needed to understand what kind of a relationship she was having with Chris, if she was considering her just as a friend or as a best friend, as a sister. The reason why I'm saying this is that you see how painful for Maho is to reveal her feelings and to keep going ahead no matter the pain she's feeling. That's why Kioma, I hope Kioma is going to wake up and to understand that this experiment could be really tricky and it could be really dangerous for him, because as soon as he's getting used to it, he really thinks that on the other side there is still Chris talking. And it's not true. Look, for a second, this reminds me a little bit of a movie that I watched called Her. And I already told you this even while I was reacting to Vivi Florida's song. Even in that case, I was telling to you about this movie in which there is a human being who is getting in touch with an AI application, and this man is getting in touch more and more with this female figure appearing, or female voice appearing thanks to this app, and this man is going to fall in love with her as much as the AI figure is somehow getting in touch more and more with him and creating a sort of a bond until they have to separate, until they have to say goodbye, and for him it's pretty painful. Yeah, it reminds me that movie sincerely, because even over there you see this strange bond that is created between technology and humanity. And this is what's happening even now here with Kioma and Amadeus. But I think that the more we go on like this, the more Kioma will feel so much pain. And as soon as Maho is waking him up, let's say it like this, Kioma is having this sort of deja vu, these sort of fragments in his mind in which he is seeing everything that happened in the other world line once again, over and over again, until he's screaming as always, because that's his only way to convert the pain into words, convert pain into a scream that makes you understand that, yeah, he's still stuck over there in the other world line and he can't go on by himself. Once again, I say this, I think Maho is pretty essential in this part of the story, because maybe she will help Kioma to realize that Chris is gone every time he's feeling the contrary. And I think Maho's position is not so easy, because every time she has to remind Kyoma the truth, and every time she can seem cruel by doing so. But she has already experienced that sort of pain, and she doesn't want that even Kyoma is experiencing the same thing. That's why I think that Maho is pretty kind, and she's just trying to help Kyoma in this, even if it's pretty hard, even if it's pretty painful, but it's something that has to be done in order to help him. On the other side, you keep seeing Mayuri, that I don't know if she's jealous of this relationship that Kyoma had with Chris, or she still feels regretful for everything that happened. Because I was telling you in this episode, look, it would be amazing or something surprising if Suzu-chan is going to discover that he is talking to Amadeus and Amadeus resembles Chris. Because Suzu-chan, of course, doesn't understand all this. So I wonder if one day she discovers about this, what her reaction will be. Also because in this episode we saw that Suzu-chan was talking to this small girl that I still believe that that's Kyoma's and Chris' daughter, and she was having this great relationship with her before leaving 2036 and go back in the past. So I think that she has to discover about this Amadeus, because maybe that's not the right path Kyoma has to take, because she still thinks that as much as for episode 23, he has to come back in time, and he has to deceive the past in order for Chris to be saved. So we needed to understand more about that too. But yeah, in this episode, Mayuri was discovering somehow that Kyoma was talking to this Chris. But as soon as she was hearing stuff like this, she ran away. Did she run away because she already knew that something like this was about to happen, or is Mayuri time traveling this time instead of Kyoma? I mean, it's like as if her behavior is pretty suspicious, because we always see Mayuri interacting with him and feeling a little bit sad. She doesn't feel enthusiastic as before in Steins Gate, for example. She had a different sort of attitude, while now Mayuri is feeling lonely, she feels sad, she is well aware of the fact that Kyoma loved Chris so much. And I don't know if she's saying all these things while talking because she feels nostalgic, or because she feels regretful, or because she feels jealous, because she would have liked to be loved by Kyoma, but that's not going to happen. I mean, many options, but until we go on, of course, we can't understand the rest. The only thing we know is that Maho is a definite and definitely important presence for Kyoma in this part of the story. And let's see what's going to happen now, because right now Kyoma is out of his mind and he is going back to the time in which he realized that Chris is dead and there is no way to save her, because he still believes, if we connect everything with episode 23, he still believes that no matter how many times he is going back in the past, he can't save Chris. And he didn't even understand that there is this message from the Kyoma of the future telling him that there is a chance. That's why Suzu-chan wanted to interact with him, because she had to explain all this stuff. But in episode 23 beta, she was interrupted by Mayuri. So does Mayuri feel selfish a little bit? Because by stopping Suzu-chan at that time, she didn't give him the chance to hear what Suzu-chan had to say. And does this mean that Mayuri, by being selfish, is not protecting Kyoma, but is making him suffering more than usual? I mean, see, the more we go on, the more we go ahead with options, predictions, guessings, and whatsoever. The only thing I know is that yeah, Kioma feels really happy by talking to this AI because she resembles Chris, and most of the times, especially when he was explaining the reason why he was calling her Christina, you understand how Kioma is releasing his feelings so deliberately, and it's so beautiful, but it's not real. That's the problem. Because even if Chris, even if Amadeus is responding as much as Chris would have responded, that's not Chris. So this theme of the illusion that is like a good lie that sometimes we need to use in order to feel better. Kioma, I think and I hope that you can recover from all of this in another way, because the more you go ahead with this application, the more you put your mental health in danger once again. So let's see what's going to happen in episode 4 of Steins Gate Zero. In the meantime, feel free to subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell. Bye guys, see you in the next video.